on the slide, how to create awesome thumbnails for YouTube. I got this question a lot lately about how to create thumbnails, how could I create my thumbnails, and I read a lot of these questions on forums, on Facebook groups, so I decided, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do a live about this. Now, before we start, let me see if everything is going well here. It looks like it's recording everywhere. I hope so. Well, let's hope everything is going well. So, before I start, if you haven't done it, if you still haven't done it, subscribe to my channel. You can see everything here on the screen that what I have on my channel. I have one new video every Thursday, one new live every Monday, even if today is Tuesday, but yesterday I couldn't. But I will try to stick with it every single week. So go to the channel, go to the red button that you have below this video. In case you are on Facebook, go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. All right, we can start with this presentation. Let's talk about thumbnail. So the first thing I want to talk about, the first advice I want to give you with thumbnails is the fact that you shouldn't outsource. You should never outsource your thumbnails. I'm saying this because I read it a lot online. I read about a lot of people who are outsourcing their thumbnails. They're going on Fiverr or they're going to Freelancer or one of these websites, and they're outsourcing every single thumbnail for every single video. They have to pay for each video they're doing to make somebody else do the thumbnails. And this is crazy. I don't get it. I mean, obviously, you need to invest in something in your business, but you have to invest in the right things. Do not throw money out of the windows like this, like outsourcing your thumbnails, because it's so easy. It's so incredibly easy to create thumbnails, even if you're not a designer. And I will show you in this presentation how to do it. And you will see that it will take not more than, I don't know, 20 minutes. For me, I'm doing thumbnails in every video that I upload on YouTube. For me, it's even faster because I'm doing this consistently. But if you start right now, I can assure you that with 20 minutes, you can create your thumbnail. And you don't have to spend for each video that you're uploading on YouTube. So this is the first advice. The second advice is that you should use your face. What I want to say with this, I want to say that in every thumbnail you're gonna upload in your videos, you should put your face on the thumbnail. This, especially if you're talking in front of the camera. If you're not using your face in front of the camera, yeah, this advice is useless. But if you are in front of the camera like I'm doing, you should put your face in every single thumbnail. There are different reasons for this. There are reasons that are psychological. There are reasons that are technical. But anyway, the main reasons I want to tell you is the fact that people will recognize you. If someone watched one of your video in the past and they liked your video, when they will see your thumbnail with your face, they will recognize you and they will think, I know this guy. I watched another video of this guy. It was good. So let's watch this other as well. So it's a way for users to recognize you. When they will see your face on the thumbnail, they will recognize you and they will be more inclined to click on the thumbnail. This is the main reason. The second reason is that your face on the thumbnail creates trust. And if you follow my channel, you know that I talk a lot about trust. Trust is the most important thing in marketing. You just need to know that. It's the most important thing. When you create trust with your audience, they will watch your content, they will read your blog, they will buy what you're offering. So you need to create trust. And using your face on the thumbnail is a great way to create trust with your audience. Now, let's be a little more specific and let's get into the examples. Sorry, sometimes I'm looking at the screen because I'm checking if everything is right with the server. Anyway, one thing, I'm gonna show you how I use my face on my thumbnails. So let's get on my YouTube channel and I show you quickly. Look at this. These are, let me move my video. These are my thumbnails, and as you can see, they all have my face on all of them. In this way, people will recognize, when they will see the thumbnails, they will recognize that is one of my videos. Obviously, you need to use the same style on all the thumbnails. This is thumbnails 101, but if you put your face in there, they will recognize you and they will know immediately that that's a video from yourself. So this is how I use them. Let me get out of here. And as you can see on the thumbnails, I'm using a picture of myself. I'm doing something expressive. Do not take a picture of yourself where you're just serious looking at the camera, because this doesn't attract any attention. Do something on your picture. Just use your creativity. Use your I don't know. Use your face, or just point at something. If you want to put the title here, just point at something and look at the title. And this is another technique that a lot of people use to make their thumbnails clickable. I already took a picture of myself, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to get rid of the background, because probably you already realized that in my thumbnails here, there is no background. So as you can see, I choose which background I'm going to use on the thumbnail. But my picture is without a background. So how did I do that? Well, wait, and I show you how I do it. I already took a picture of myself with obviously a background behind. Sorry for the picture, is horrible, but okay, I just took the first picture that I could. So this is a picture of me. You can see that there is a background. I suggest you to take the picture in a white background like the one that I have behind, or a background that is not too complicated, because when we're gonna use this tool that I'm going to show you, is a lot better if you have a background that is plain. So let's take this picture that I took of myself and let's see how we can use it. Let me go back. I was already using this. The tool I wanted to talk about is called Clipping Magic. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's a tool that is incredibly useful to get rid of the backgrounds on your pictures. And you know, this tool, to use this tool, I'm paying $5 per month. $5 per month. And I think I have 15 pictures. I can do 15 pictures per month. But actually I do 8 videos, so it's even more than what I need. So it works like this. I take my picture, I drag my picture on this tool, and look how easy it is to get rid of your background. That's my picture here. I have 2 tools that I can use here on the top. Let me zoom for you so you can see it. You see, you have a red one and a green one. Now, with the green one, I'm gonna show the tool the part of the picture I want to keep. So I would do something really quickly, not extremely precise, but the tool will understand immediately. Here we go. So I created a kind of border with the green tool, and then I'm gonna use the red tool to show the tool the part that I want to delete. So look at this, look how fast it is. Boom. If you see the one on the right is my picture without the background. Then I can, if I have some more time, I can try to get rid of some parts that are a little borderline, that there is some white background, but it's already perfect. And it took me, how long? 30 seconds. 30 seconds, I already have my picture without the background. Now everything I have to do is to download this picture. I have the button to download here on the top. And I download the result on my computer. And voila. Here's my picture without the background. Let me put it close to the other one that I had with the background. Here we go. Well, let me zoom. Why can't I zoom this? All right, too much. Well, you got it. This on the right is without the background. The one on the left is with the background, and it took me 20 seconds. So we have our picture without the background. So one problem is solved. Now, what we have to do, where we have to go. I'm sure you already heard about Canva because everyone talks about Canva. Canva is a kind of Photoshop for free. Well, it has a version that you can pay for where you have more features, you have more images, you have more objects that you can use, but the free version is already enough for me, and I use this tool a lot. So I suggest you to get on Canva if you never used Canva. I'm gonna put the link as well in the description. Get on Canva and start using it because it's super simple to use. You will learn how to use it in a matter of I don't know, a couple hours, even less than that. So on Canva, I can choose. I have, as you can see here, I have all the design I want. I have designs for social media presentation, posters, Facebook covers, flyers. You have whatever you want. And I have as well, let me type here in the input box, YouTube thumbnail. Here we go. You don't have to think about the format. You don't have to think about anything. Canva already knows what is the size of the image for my thumbnails. Here we go. This is the white Canva. I'm gonna choose one of the template that I have on the left sidebar. So let's find one we like. For example, obviously not all of the ones you can see here on the sidebar are for free, but most of them, they are free. Let's get on this set here and let me see if I find something I like. Let's go with this because the font they use is similar to what I use in my video. So let's start with this. How to create, let's make everything a little smaller. Let's put it here. How to create. Look how easy it is. Like, it's super flexible and simple. It's incredible that they created this tool and they give most of the feature for free. It's absolutely incredible. So I'm gonna put background below my copy as I do for my thumbnails. Let's position this backward. There we go. How to create. And for the records, I can change everything here. If I don't like this background and I want another background because this one doesn't look what I'm looking for, let's put this. That is super cheesy. I will never use it, but anyway, let's create something that is incredibly cheesy. How to create, I'm gonna change the color of this background and let's put this one. How to create, let's duplicate this and let's write here thumbnails. Make this a little smaller. Let's change the color and put something to highlight thumbnails. Let's group this. Let's make it bigger and bigger and bigger. Here, let's create some movement. And this could be a little, just a little bigger. Okay, anyway, you can do a lot better than this, but for sake of time, I'm gonna do something quickly. So I have my title. I just need to upload the image that we created with Clipping Magic. So I get on uploads. You have this sidebar here where are the different choices. I'm going to upload, choose upload an image, and I'm gonna upload the one I created with Clipping Magic. Now, it's gonna take a little while to upload my image because it was pretty big. I wanted something that has a good resolution, and I suggest you to create something that has a big size because YouTube, I don't know if you ever, if you use TubeBuddy, but when you use TubeBuddy, it's gonna tell you what you can improve in your thumbnail. One thing that you can improve in your thumbnail is the definition of the thumbnail. And if you put something that is really high definition, this is something good for YouTube. It will boost your thumbnail, boost your result in the YouTube search. So I uploaded my image. I'm gonna put my image here, but since as you can see, I'm pointing in the wrong direction, I can flip this image. Flip horizontally. Here we go. Make it a little bigger, a little down. I take everything here. I'm gonna group it, make it smaller. And here we go. Not perfect, but again, I'm doing this super quickly. And if I want to do something a little, put some movement in that. Let's take this object. This is basically what I do in my thumbnails. I'm trying to create the same style quickly. Let's make this yellow. Let's move it backward. Here we go. Here on the right. I can change a little the opacity so I can see a little of the background. And that's it. I already have a thumbnail that is already created. And look, it was super quick, super easy. And another thing that I always do, I can give you some advice, is to make your picture more defined. And to do this, I go to adjust. Here you have the possibility to adjust your image. You can change the brightness, the contrast, the saturation. You have a lot of things that you can do. There is blur here. If you reduce the blur, you can see that the image will become more and more defined. Maybe like this is too much. I can keep it like this, so it will pop up a little more in your thumbnail. And let's make the contrast a little more. And here we go. I have everything I needed. The only thing you need to do right now is to download the image. Let me see here. Let's download this image with the button that you have here on the top right corner, and you have your thumbnail. So Canva is totally free. If you never use it, go on Canva, start using it right now. I will put the link of Canva down in the description so you can check it out. And a few advice for your thumbnails. I suggest you to not put any copy on the right side. The reason is because on the right side here, as you can see on all these little thumbnails, on the right side there is always the timer at the top, at the bottom right part of the image, and on the top you have this clock that is to watch later the video. So never put anything on the right part of the thumbnail. As you can see, all the people here are putting everything on the left. There is a reason for that. And the other thing I wanted to say is that if you want to find other elements that you can put in Canva, and the ones in Canva are not enough for you, I suggest you to get on Envato Elements. Envato Elements is a library of, I don't know how many objects, is unlimited. And they have objects for everything. I use it not just for my thumbnails, I use the library for my videos, I use it for a lot of things that I do, because they have a library of stock video templates, music, sound effects, graphic templates, graphics, photos, fonts. They have an amount of content that you can't imagine. And I pay $15 per month for Envato Elements, but for what you get is nothing, is absolutely nothing. If I have to take all the different objects that I use for my videos separately, I will spend a lot more than that. $15 per month is absolutely a good investment for your videos. If you are starting right now your YouTube channel, or if you're trying to grow yours, or even for other things. You can use this for if you are creating flyers or for your Facebook ads. You can use Envato Elements for everything of these things, all of these things. So I'll put the link for Envato Elements in the description as well. And I guess I said everything. This is everything about how to create thumbnails. As you can see, it's super easy. Even if you're not a designer, I suggest you to start creating your own thumbnails. Absolutely. Do not outsource it. Do not pay money for somebody else to create thumbnails because it's throwing money out of the window. Last thing, subscribe to my channel. If you still haven't done it, get on YouTube. In case you are on Facebook Live, get on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and click on the bell. Close to the button to subscribe, you have the bell. Click on that bell so you will have a notification every time I will post a new video. And that's it. I said everything. For the rest, mate, I'll see you in the next video, I guess. Cheers.